Hi guys, it's your best bud here, Danky Dan, bringing you another episode of Roll Your Own Series, sponsored by Mainly Medicated. Today, we're with Janet McAllister of Hippy Natural Solutions at the grand opening of the Pineapple Boutique. Congratulations, Janet.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you guys could make it. It means a lot that you guys were able to come today.
Yeah, I went inside. It looks phenomenal in there, I gotta tell you.
Thank you.
Cute. It looks like a professional bakery.
Yeah, we took a different approach. There's an awful lot of CBD shops opening up. We really wanted to take a unique approach and just kind of, we're not here to compete with anybody, we're here to add to what's already there. So we brought in frozen foods and bakery style. We do have some great vendors that we're dealing with as well, but the primary focus will be bakery and frozen foods.
You've been open, well, on business for quite a few years now, 3?
Yeah, yep, 3 years. We LLC'd in 2016, so we've had an online presence. Anybody who knows me knows you can order from our website. We have 72 wholesale locations in 30 states. So we have a great presence and a great branding. It was just the natural next step.
We have a couple of your products here, everything from water to syrups.
Yes.
This is an elderberry syrup. I guess I'll start with this. You tell me a little bit about this product.
The elderberry syrup came in from Muffins Apothecary. I'm a huge elderberry fan. And I like Muffins Apothecary because they have a super ethical business. I believe in COAs, getting your testing done. I believe in having insurance, having all your business things in line, and the companies we brought in really exemplify that in New England.
Definitely, and I love seeing that. I love when store owners say that. Because if you make a phenomenal product, you definitely have to look at people that do testing and have a good product, because at the end of the day, it's your store and your shop that people are coming to.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So Healing Rose, they do an entire line of body care, including lip balms, which are fantastic. Healing Rose won Best Cannabis Business in New England last year. We actually were in the same category as nominees. One of the best companies in New England took that award, and I'm real proud to carry their products here. You're not going to find them in a lot of shops up here in Maine. There are only a few of them, ours being one of them. They have a raw organic salve, so if you have skin allergies, this is a place to come. We have exactly what you need.
This is made with all certified organic ingredients. I know you're a huge fan of being organic and stuff like that. That's awesome.
They just, again, a great company with an ethical foundation. They have all their business ducks in a row. They do all their testing. They deal with all sort of certified organic materials. I love their company.
Janet, I gotta tell you, it looks beautiful in here. You have so many beautiful products, from cupcakes to fudge. Can you tell me a little bit about these?
I can. We wanted to do bakery style boutique. So we brought in fudge, which is one of our holiday regulars for the last 3 years anyway, so fudge is back. We also have scones available in 2 savory flavors as well as 2 sweet flavors. The savory flavors complement our soups that we have available. Then we collaborated with Sugar Rose Cupcakes out of Newport. They have a great gourmet cupcake business, and she's got some to die for flavors, so we infused them because, you know, why wouldn't you?
Right.
We also have brownies and then quick breads like your pumpkin and chocolate chip. We have a blueberry, and then we have cornbread muffins to go with our chili.
Awesome. Chili.
Chili. We do have chili. We have chicken and rice soup, we have beef stew, and we have a vegetable soup. So we're all used to hearty foods in the wintertime, but at home when I'm making a soup, some chicken stock, you know, your chicken meat, you throw a few vegetables in and you call it dinner. That's at home for a quick meal for your kids. If you're going to infuse your food with medicine, you have to keep in mind food is medicine. All of our soups start with a homemade vegetable stock that starts with 10 servings of vegetables, kale, Swiss chard, sweet potatoes, parsnips, because food is medicine. So every soup starts with a homemade vegetable stock, and then we add to that. So the first thing you're gonna see in there is a lot of chicken. We start with a whole roasted chicken and break it all down, and then there's some real simple vegetables in there and that perfect vegetable stock, and that's infused at 200 milligrams. So if you're talking I don't know, like a patient with dementia who doesn't like to take medicine, that's a great evening meal for her or him.
Definitely. And cookie dough that you can...
These are pierogies.
Oh, pierogies.
Pierogies. I'm a big fan of pierogies. I love making homemade pierogies, and it just made sense to infuse them. So we have 2 flavors of pierogies. We have a ham and broccoli, and we have a bacon and chive, so a loaded baked potato. Each pierogi is infused at 25 milligrams. So again, easy ways to incorporate healthy living into your food. And then frozen cookie dough. Cookies stale very quickly in a bakery. They just don't hold up well. So our alternative was to give power back to the patient. If you want a little bit of medicine, make a little cookie. If you want a lot of medicine, make a bigger cookie.
Definitely. So you have everything from sweets to hearty.
To savories, exactly.
I like that.
Our friend, I think I created a monster, Joe Sousa from Rhode Island. I'm really, really humbled and proud to have his artwork here. Everything is handmade, so he doesn't have high production volume. He very seldom wholesales. So to have his artwork here, he is our only artist vendor in the building, and he'll remain that way for a while. His artwork is phenomenal. It's very creative. That's all made using recycled fabrics like leather and denim.
Oh, that's awesome. And it's recycled. I like that.
Exactly.
That's, you know, healthy, conscious of the environment, and that mentality is just...
And just the artwork in general is just super creative and fun.
I like it.
So, for sure.
Is it like a stash jar?
It is a stash jar, exactly. For spices in your kitchen or your herbal botanicals.
Awesome.
And then for our opening, we've been working on a line of tinctures. So each half ounce bottle contains 1,000 milligrams of broad spectrum. It's one of the few broad spectrums that we have in our body care line. And each one is infused with apothecary, so essential oils. Okay. So this is an infusion of turmeric and black pepper. The cool thing about turmeric and black pepper, they have to be together to work really well. Turmeric's very good for you. It's a great anti-inflammatory. If you add black pepper to that, it increases your absorption rate by almost 5,000%.
Wow.
So a tiny bit of black pepper in there, and then we flavored it. This one is a blackberry flavor.
Blackberry?
Blackberry.
And you have a couple other flavors as well?
We do. We have, this is our nightcap. This is lavender and Roman chamomile, again 1,000 milligrams per half ounce bottle. And this one is a chocolate mint flavor. And the flavors were all chosen because essential oils taste harsh.
Right.
They can be quite bitter. So the flavors are all chosen based upon specific terpene and flavor profiles to mask those bitters in there. This is kind of everybody's favorite. This is our Life's Vitality. I've produced what we call a cancer blend for patients for the past 3 years. Okay. We have a patient here locally that has been using it for the past 2 years on a lung tumor and has actually seen shrinkage through MRIs. We took her blend and we put it into a tincture with 1,000 milligrams of that broad spectrum, and that is a green apple flavoring. That's an immune booster, plus your frankincense and myrrh, your holy oils. So very, very effective in boosting your immune system and everyday health.
Definitely, yeah, it's vital.
It is vital, exactly. For today's event, we have a smoking tent out back, and one thing that we did with the smoking tent, you're gonna find papers out there, you're gonna find blunt wraps out there, you're gonna find cones out there. There's a water bong that Gary Mason Glass had specifically made for this event, plus an ice sculpture, because you never know what people want to use.
Right.
And we also have somebody out there teaching people how to roll, because we have a lot of elderly people coming into this that have never had any experience with this. They don't know what to even do, how to make their fingers work. So we have someone out there teaching people how to roll joints.
You mean teaching them how to roll your own?
Roll your own. So our hemp flower, this is top shelf, greenhouse grown. This is not what you're gonna find for
Oh,
industrial
that's nice.
hemp
Yeah, that's nice.
on your hemp fields. This is really high quality.
See how sticky
And
it is.
one thing I love is he is a licensed Department of Agriculture. Everything is tested and those labs are right on packaging.
Awesome. Is this local?
This is locally.
Phenomenal. Support your local grower, support local business.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So you can smoke flower and not get high. For anybody who just is looking for that instant pain relief and the instant anxiety relief, you can smoke a joint and not get high. If you're in a social setting and you don't want to smoke a joint, this is a great option. It will allow you to socialize without getting high with anybody. You can socialize, not feel awkward, rejecting that joint every 5 seconds. I've got my own.
Yeah, and still get your medicine.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
We brought in Kushley products. We live in farm country, so there's a lot of cows, a lot of farms, a lot of pot up here. I myself own a couple of dogs. This stuff is the best air freshener that I have ever found on the market. I love Kushley products. That's an all-natural botanical blend. And it doesn't, like when you spray it into the air, it doesn't mask it with perfume smells. It eliminates the odors. So you're left with just fresh, clean air.
I'm definitely a fan of this product. I've seen it in a couple of stores. It works, and it doesn't, like you were saying, it doesn't have a strong fragrance. A lot of people don't like that. It just neutralizes it in the air. It's all organic.
Yep. Yeah, and with like asthma, I have asthma. There isn't any aroma in there that aggravates my asthma at all. So it's a nice fit for a nice clean environment.
And over here, another product, even the water.
Yeah. There's been a lot of hype online. I'm sure everybody has seen on Facebook. Tourmaline Spring Water in Maine just came out with CBD infused. We had a couple of cases available for our grand opening. So these are nano infused, and I don't know if you've had any experience with CBD nano. It's really fast acting, like a tiny bit in comparison to taking a tincture. The absorption rate is so much faster because it's been nano emulsified down to tiny particles that are just really easy for your body to absorb. So this is post-workout. That is fantastic stuff.
It is, and mixed in with the water.
And you will have a little bit of taste in there, and it's cloudy. It is cloudy, you'll see. That's the emulsification that happens. It's not gonna be clear. If you have CBD in your water, it shouldn't be clear. There is no way to avoid that. It's a little bit cloudy.
But at least you know it has something in it.
Exactly, CBD in there.
Definitely. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Roll Your Own, and thank you so much, Janet, for having us out here for your grand opening. You have a phenomenal line of products, the wide variety, and really proud of you.
Thank you.
I think it's something the community needed.
I appreciate that. The community has been very accepting to have the Chamber of Commerce here, to be one of the first businesses in the CBD industry to even be a member of the Chamber in this area is really amazing. So we're just really excited, and I very much appreciate the community for having us here and welcoming us.
Awesome. Next time you guys are in the Sangerville area, stop by 35 Pleasant Avenue to the Pineapple Boutique. Meet Miss Janet McAllister. She has some of the best products that I've ever seen, hands down. You guys won't be disappointed.
Thank you.
Finding cannabis in your area is as easy as 1, 2, weed with Mainly Medicated. Mainly Medicated. Find, rate, and review cannabis providers near you. Visit mainlymedicated.com.